Our thought for today comes from John chapter 4, verse 46. You see the subtitle, Jesus Heals an Official Son. There's a lot here in this chapter, I'm not going to lie, and it was tough for me to choose one thought of the day. I wanted to do multiples, but I'm going to stick with one. And this is the one. Let's begin reading in verse 46. So he came again to Cana in Galilee, where he had made the water wine. And at Capernaum, there was an official whose son was ill. When this man heard that Jesus had come from Judea to Galilee, he went to him and asked him to come down and heal his son, for he was at the point of death. Now, this is a great thing because just before this, Jesus said in his own town, a prophet doesn't have honor. Yet you have a guy who's asking, an official even, who may not even be a very religious person, who knows? But he realized the power of Jesus, saying, come, please, come down and come heal my son. Jesus said to him, unless you see signs and wonders, you won't believe. Unbelievable. You think about the situation here, and if you're that person, your daughter, your son, or someone very close to you is sick, and you realize the physician of all physicians is here. And if he would just come down and he could heal my son, he can touch him, he can pray over him, he can do his thing. I need you to come down. And you have the audacity to say to me, unless you see signs and wonders, you don't believe. Obviously, I do believe. I wouldn't ask you if I didn't believe. I believe. Now, can we go? Matter of fact, if you see what he says after this, he says, the official said to him, sir, come down before my child dies. What is this suggesting? We learn from this passage or from that statement that this is an urgent matter. This son is literally on the brink of death, or this child is on the brink of death. And he's saying, please come, come, come. I need you to be with my son to heal him. Jesus said to him, go, your son will live. Go, your son. And you will. I need you to come so my son will be healed. See, the thing I wanted to point out in this passage is that we need to increase our faith. He was challenging this man's faith. He's saying, you still don't believe? What do you mean? I'm asking you, no. You still don't believe? Why must I go and travel this distance and touch? Don't you know the power that I have? He says, go, your son will live. Just that quickly, lightning speed is done. Increase your faith. And here's the powerful part I love, it said the man believed the word that Jesus spoke to him and went on his way. That's got to be the toughest walk and the toughest decision of a parent. So whether you're a parent or not to listening to this, the challenge is, at his word, will you take it and believe it? Even if it doesn't make sense to you, even if you can't grapple with how that's going to work, even if the matter is so urgent, there's a financial need, there is a health need, there is a relational need, whatever the problem is that's so urgent and so desperate, and you say, I need you to do this. He says, no, you don't have faith. See, all throughout the scriptures, especially the gospel, you're going to hear him say, it's according to your faith, it will be done for you. And sometimes, and too oftentimes, if you ask me, our faith limits the very power of God. There's another story of a Roman centurion who says, you don't even just say the word. And he was so encouraged and so shocked. He says, I have not found a man of great faith. Finally, somebody's getting it. Just say the word. The Roman centurion said, I'm a man who has authority over others, and I say go do this and you do that. I notice that you are a man who have authority of the spiritual realm. Just say the word and I'm good. See, I wonder again, how much is our lack of faith crippling our reality? Because we believe this has to happen this way at this year and then this, and we speak it and we say these things have to happen before it become true. When Yahweh says, you have a little faith. Don't you know who I am? The man believed the word that Jesus spoke to him and went on his way. And as he was going down, his servants met him and told him that his son was recovering. So he asked them the hour he began to get better. And they said to him, yesterday, at the 7th hour, the fever left him. The father knew that was the hour when Jesus had said, your son will live. I love it how he did a little research and says, okay, exactly what time? I'm curious. That's what I thought. Please, today, take his word. Take him at his word. Challenge your faith What things are you saying has to happen? Well, in order for this relationship to get better, in order for me to get better at this and be more patient, this has to happen. It's going to take this long. In order for this person to change, in order for me to get accepted into this program, get this promotion, to live this life, or wherever it is I'm trying to do in the name of Yahweh, in the name of God. Are you stifling your own progress because of your lack of faith? I want you to do like this man does. And I challenge myself. He says, the man believed the word of Jesus, spoke to him, and went on his way. Go on your way believing. Go on your way believing and rejoicing. I remember, I'm recalling the story of Hannah, who prayed for a son who didn't have a son. As she was praying, she was so much in the spirit of praying, it looked like she was drunk to the prophet. The prophet came up to her and said, why are you drunk at this hour? He said, no, I'm praying. After learning of her prayers, he says, your prayers will be answered. She got up and turned around smiling and turned around going about her business. Her faith was shown by what she was doing. She completely believed and she was good. I've been in the situations too many times where I'm still holding on to it. And here's where it gets ugly. We start putting our hands into it, trying to manipulate, trying to change it, and trying to bring about something that we are claiming to pray about and claiming to trust Him with. But we never taken our hands off of it and just turned around and walked rejoicing, already praying and praising for what He's given us. Turn around, walk away, and rejoice from it. Go ahead and start your celebration. Look for the good news. Look for how He's working through it. And that's the challenge. That's the faith that I want to challenge you today. Increase your faith. May Yahweh bless you and keep you.